Amazing people, I welcome you back to Soulstar. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I'm back here. All my information is in the description box. Kindly have a look. And if you've not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do. I would be so grateful. I only send you love and light from this little window from where I connect with you and I send you so much of abundance. Okay, so today we're doing your reading for the Mercury retrograde happening and the impact of it on all signs, of course, a little bit. And we're going to use, my kind of spread here that I do, which is more like an awareness spread where we're going to see as to what are the angels, deities, guides, whoever you believe in, what are they trying to communicate to you. And what you need to understand from ancestors, your masters, your, even if you are a light worker or a star seed, what you need to really see in retrospect. And then we close basically, or we take the loving words of Jesus as well as to what, the Father is also trying to tell us. So we're going to start with the angel messages as to what the angels are suggesting. Let's see and move forward. So I'll try to timestamp it, but I don't think it's required. In this reading, I'm going to keep it a little, short so that you can understand. So when Mercury, goes retrograde, what really happens is that it's a time where, we need to kind of review everything. And it's like the hermit energy. You have to go within, understand certain things, reconsider your decisions, your thoughts. It's a very general kind of reading, guys. Okay, so do use your understanding for the same. And I dabble with the Vedic and Western astrology both, to keep that in mind. Okay, now when I think approximately six or 5 or 6 planets are in retrograde, but not for a long time, but it is going to continue for some time. So make sure that before you take any decision, make sure that before you start anything, you have to sit down. You have to relax, okay? And you have to look within, dive within to receive, okay? Because you're open to it, yes, but are you willing to receive it also is the idea. That be very thoughtful, be very mindful in this period. This is collective, all signs, okay? Now before I pull these cards, I'm going to just light this up, and then we're going to start. Okay, I'm going to just cleanse the area for you so that the energies are lifted, and I'll send you the kind of vibration, and then we do that. Yes, so now since we're all done, okay, I just cleanse the space for everyone around watching, okay, so that we can receive the abundance that's being sent to us. All right, so as I take the assistance of my masters and guides, I want to see the messages for the collective watching. What is the impact of the Mercury retrograde on the collective? What do they need to see? What are the messages from the spirit guides that we need to see? Let's watch. Always remember that any kind of movement in the astrological realm or in the cosmic world that happens because, there's a bigger purpose to it, right? It does not happen without any reason. So, ideally, it's here to promote you or to propel you towards growth, okay? So, wow, we have Archangel Raphael. Okay, I have Archangel Michael and my spirit guides with me. Gulshan Jubari, thank you for being here, for assisting the reading. They say that I am awake, I am aware. I feel the limitless nature of all life. I believe in unlimited potential and possibilities. I am creative and prosperous. I fully embrace extraordinary wealth. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. So this could be really about, I think this would be a very challenging time for a lot of couples, I think, essentially in regard to, their love equations, their relationships, their personal, interpersonal relationships. They would be, of course, this really talks about that here for me. Let's see what else. I need one more card, please. So Show me the messages that I need to see. Thank you, Raphael, for being here. So you have so much potential to you. You don't have to just give up and succumb to the fact that, oh, you know what will happen next. Don't do that. Because, you know, you will be sailing through this if you keep your vibrations up. You don't have to succumb down and say, you know what, it's not working out for me. You know, not going in the lack energy. Keep that in mind. I love Archangel Gabriel. So my dreams are filled with ideas and inspiration. I awaken with a clear memory of my dreams and easily interpret them. The insights I receive from dreams bring clarity and understanding to my life. So basically, my love, they're trying to tell you that, you know, at this time, as I said, you know, this is about reviewing, thinking, paying attention to, you know, what's really coming your way and giving it a deeper thought. Why? Because, you know, that is where you would know that you're a shining star. When you go in the hermit mode, you know, you go in the hermit mode so that you can, you know, understand that how you'll be able to climb those stairs that the Hierophant has at the back, right? You just have to take it a little more seriously. So there, you know, you're basically letting go of the fear engagement. You're letting go of, you know, anything that stops your bounty. So you have to see from the giraffe kind of neck, okay, in the hindsight. You have to see the bigger picture and see things in perspective. And this Mercury retrograde is going to put a lot of things in perspective for you. Trust you me. And we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy at the bottom that says move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Okay, so let's see what comes around with these spirit guide messages. What do we need to see? I love this deck. I just love the vibration of this deck. The universe, God, whoever you believe in, your guides, mentors, you know, whoever you believe in, you know, they are going to bring you the best of healing, the innermost healing that you need to support you, to get you through this time, you know, on the collective and on the individual level as well. So you don't have to worry about a thing. As my guides are here and they're actually telling me that, you know, you're a shining star. That's what they show me, and I feel Archangel Ariel, you know, says that you're a shining star. You don't have to worry about it. It's just that you have to stay put, okay? Don't say that I want to go. Absolutely. I mean, I cannot expect an amazing, more apt card here. It is Kali Ma. She's an Indian goddess, okay? She's worshipped because she's known to, you know, bring about those spiritual changes in you. And she helps you face them. She helps you fly high in the sky. She's that kind of goddess. Do Google her, okay? Or Siri her, whatever. Major spiritual changes are unfolding here, okay? They're really unfolding, my love. And this is your chance. This is your chance to soar, because if you will sit down quiet, if you will actually sit down quiet and you will pay attention, trust me, you can bring about the changes that you so want in your life. Because this is not something very ordinary, okay? This is the last, probably the last you know, one that we're going to see right now, but it is going to take you a little backward. It's advising you to go a little backward. Keep that in mind, okay? And it is really about balancing your you know, your inner landscape and the external environment. It's extremely important. There is nothing like bad luck, or, you know, I am not lucky, what to do, and things like that. There's nothing of that kind. So there's no need to fear with, you know, Kali Ma here and, you know, Gabriel. You have nothing to fear. Why? Because that's how it functions. And then Freya we have at the bottom. I had to cut the deck again because it was advised. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So basically you're seeing through the veil now, okay? You're closing those cycles, those paradigms, those shifts that are not serving you anymore. because by the end of the day, this is that period of amazing transformation that you guys are going to see by the upcoming new moon. I think they are suggesting you to, embrace, accept the transformation which is coming your way. Your ancestors are really sending you signs and symbols and things, but it's just that, are you really prepared for it? Are you seeing it? Okay, it's really about reviewing, my love. It's really about making the right choices right now. Do not fall in the trap, let me tell you. Okay. And they somehow show me that Page of Cups kind of vibe wherein, there would be U-turns or rebounds happening. But there's a fishy in that cup. If you know, in the standard tarot Rider-Waite, right? There's a fishy in the cup. And the possibility is that the fishy is like, trying to come around and all of that, hopping up, etc. Please make very conscious decisions so that, let me just put it in a good way for you. It is like your intuition, when it matches your communication, that's where intellect comes about. So logic and the heart space, the mind and the heart space needs to be very, very aligned. So take your lessons. No, that's what they're saying, that be aware. Learn from the lessons you've had in the past, your learnings in the past, and that is where the change is going to come. So for many, I think if you're a light worker yourself, you're a healer yourself, etc., this is really about that time where you'll be seeing the changes in yourself. You'll be going towards ascension, and it's advised that you do so that you can see the abundance which is, on the way for you, coming for you big time. All right. I love such readings, but I know a lot of people are not interested in these readings, but these oracle readings, these readings are really timeless, because this is really for the aligned souls. I'll be very honest, okay? If you understand, how this impacts and how you can bring about that change, you can restore the balance in your life, you can restore the harmony in your life. You can, build up better relationships. You can have better partnerships in regard to love or career, etc. Okay. Now let's see as to what is the tarot advising. Which deck should I use? Let me see. I think I'm going to just go with the lights here deck, because that's where it is. So we tap into the energies. No genders, keep that in mind. No reversal unless I'm guided to. Okay, so with Raphael here, with Gabriel, with Freya, Kalima here, I think this is really about the universe saying that, you are standing in a red light. Just imagine you're standing on a red light, and they're telling you that, it's just there. The green is about to happen. You just have to press the accelerator and you have to go forward. But during October, just be a little careful. Yes, see, this is out there. This is what they show me in the middle. So the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles that I see here, I think it's really going to come around well. I just think that, after this, the 10 is definitely to be seen. And the upheaval that I see here with the deck, any which way, is way too evident. That there's so much that needs to be restored right now. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of imbalance which is going on in our inner landscape and the external. So you have to match that. Please don't just sit down and say that, oh, how will this happen? Oh my God, I'm stuck. I feel stuck. It's just that you have to remind that it's in your hands only to get unstuck, okay? It's just waiting in your awareness, and that's where the forward motion will begin. So they asked me to stop. Show me the message I need to see for the collective. What do they need to see with the Mercury retrograde happening and its impact on the collective? Timeless. With Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, with Freya, with Kalima here. Please show me the messages I need to see for the highest good. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do, because that way you're helping the community grow. You're showing support. This is more like an energy exchange, and I would be greatly indebted. Okay, so let's see what are the messages. What energy you put into whatever you're doing, whether it's in regard to love, it's in regard to career, friends, family, etc., etc. You know, you have all the assistance and the support to make it work for you, provided you understand and you trust that this can really change your reality. There's something going on in my new place, so if you hear any kind of noise, pardon me for that, but this is very important. So what else needs to pop out? Let's see. What is the tarot advising? The first card is the strongest, my love. Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So with this energy, we are simply saying, one second. As I said, the strongest card. Okay, the Four of Wands. Right? It's an amazing one. And you know why I go speechless? Because this particular reading is, like I said, is an awareness reading, more or less. It is really, telling you as to how you can grow out of this, how you need to deal with the retrograde, how you need to receive the universal guidance, and what are the messages. So basically a combination where you get, as you receive the messages from your guides, you get an intuitive insight, a little bit of astrology we've spoken earlier, obviously a combination of tarot. So this has everything. Four of Wands. This is really about that it's coming to its happiness, love, luck, success, commitment, stability, everything that you can desire or you want is going to be with you. This is about structuring right now, reflecting on the structure, reflecting on how you need to do certain things and how you need to dance to the tunes of the universe. As Shiva says that learn to do that, your job would be much easier. Okay, let's see what else. Health would be like a major concern around this time, I feel, and because of that reason, you have to really be very careful, and especially older people, I think you need to really pay attention. We have the Ace of Cups. Isn't that amazing? This is brilliant. This is so brilliant. And then I have the Two of Cups. This is so much about love, as Raphael is here, and it's about unlimited potential. It's about unlimited wealth, unlimited, any kind of engagement you can see it, really, in the creative understanding, in finances, etc. It's the potential is unlimited as long as you bring about that balance. This Two of Cups is not just about like the love engagement. That can be really strong. That can be really strong for some of you. But this Two of Cups is about having that balance within, the masculine and the feminine energy, balanced, head on, saying that what, I am ready to go no matter what. Wow, I love the reading as of now. It's just so fab. What else we need to see? Keep dreaming, I think. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep planning. Keep working. You're going to receive the insight you so want and clarity that you so want, because your guides are constantly reminding you that, they're constantly telling you that you have to rise above your fears. I think some of you have certain fears, that hold us back, because most of the times you're not able to take certain decisions or certain calls because we try and understand things from a different head. We think, oh, what will people say? If this doesn't work out, what will I do? Etc, etc, etc. Because, it's a question to our stability, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is all water, Cancer, Pisces. So this is really about stability, security, not just of the heart, but of the mind too. Okay, I love the reading. Yeah, I think for me also, if I'm reflecting right now, I'm actually thinking that this is so amazing. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better one, because this is where you surrender. This is where you grow. From the ace to the two. This is where you grow. This is where the King of Pentacles come into play. And this is that time of going inward with the Hermit. Truly, to receive, I think, something like, wow, 9 of Pentacles. You've got to be kidding me in this reading. I mean, really, my guys are like super generous. And my readings are, touch wood, I've been doing this for a good time, and my readings have been always, true. I've never sugarcoated them. I've never manipulated my readings. I say the way I see things, okay? So I will not say it unless it's guided, okay? So rest assured, it's a fabulous time. It's just that how you bring about that change in your mind, that would really decide the course of what you're doing right now. Okay? Let's see what else we need to see. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Isn't that amazing? I think that's amazing. And I get a pop-up. Wow, isn't that lovely? It's so lovely. Okay, I get these two. I have the star, honey. As I said in the reading in the beginning, I am a shining star. Ariel, Keep dreaming, keep your creative juices are flowing, full of ideas, inspiration. Just, have that clarity and know that how you need to put them into action with conscious understanding. Don't just go for the heck of it. Like you see a shooting star and you say, you know what, oh, I'll make a wish, is going to come true. Of course it does, if you believe in it, right? But this is that opportunity where you can actually consciously, make a wish and make it happen. It is in your hands. And the outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. Emotional wellness. And the Pentacles, the financial wellness. This is supreme. I think I am in love with this reading. I am myself just looking at the cards and thinking that, wow, can this be much better? And this is all about that shift in the mind, believe me. And if you bring that about, I think this can really turn into reality. Okay, and this reality is something that you would so love, because this is what we all dream of, don't we? We want the Ace of Cups, we want the Two of Cups, we want to be like in the Nine of Pentacles kind of state, and then the outcome is Ten of Pentacles. What's required is that little understanding, that little head where you're saying, you know what, my insights are giving me the understanding and the clarity so that I can lead my life in a certain way and I can bring about those changes that I need to bring. So overall, I see it to be very successful, very healthy if you do things the right way. I see amazing results for your efforts. I see, lot of, passion and purpose like really combined together. It might seem a little uncomfortable, of course, because when you're diving within, it's a little challenging, but then that's where your commitment lies to your conflict or to the chaos which is around, right? So do not push anything, whether it's your partner, whether it's your babe, whoever, whichever way. Don't push anybody, whether it's in regard to your love, engagement or career. Just be easy. Just give time to yourself, whether it's money, finances, relationships. Just give time to yourself, I feel, okay? And having said that, I think that, pay attention to the health of your elders, your siblings. so that they can, be in a good space and stay healthy, happy. COVID, any which way, has been very difficult for all of us. And overall, I think this particular spread here is super amazing, and I urge every single one of you to kind of watch this and spread it, share it, so that we can spread joy, peace, happiness. Yeah, there is no reason or season for it, right? This is the only thing that we can do for another human being or another life. How we are inspiring the other person, we don't know. Let's do our bit. I have done it, and I'm super happy because I'm going to work on myself, hands down. I'm going to ensure that whatever little learnings and lessons I have received, I'm going to dive in again. I'm going to go with them because the journey lies there, no? I'm going to see as to how I can empower myself with Kali around, and with Freya telling me the same thing, that this is how you ought to be. This is how you go, with Lord Shiva saying the same thing, or Michael saying that trusting the heavens always pays, okay? And that's when you learn to dance to the tunes of the universe, and you receive what you so deserve. So this Mercury retrograde, I think the collective reading has been fabulous. This might feel a little uncomfortable, honey. Little, not much according to this. It's just about that paradigm shift, that shift in the mind. If you bring that about, I think this is what you get. And by the end of, the retrogrades that happen, I think you'll be left with 2, if I'm not mistaken. And that's where I think you would shine out bright. So keep working on you, keep raising your vibrations, and know that you can be prosperous in any time, and you can embrace it all, whether it's wealth or love or anything, right? So this is what I have for you. And if you like the reading, do like and subscribe to the channel. Do watch the other readings as well. And I shall see you the next time. Until eternity, sending you so much of love. Bye.